Her first NCAA final, her senior year at Air Force. And she pulls off the national title with a giant lifetime bet.
In record-setting fashion, Mahala Norris chases down a national title in the 3,000-meter steeplechase at the NCAA National Championship with the 6th fastest time in the history of the event. It caps off an incredible year from one of the newest officers in the United States Space Force. Hi, everybody. I'm Jesse Kurtz in the Mountain West Network studio. To talk about that excitement, we bring in Second Lieutenant Mahala Norris. Mahala, what a couple of days it has been. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Just feeling pretty good,
Well, it's been a few days since you were crowned national champion. Can you put into words how you've been feeling, the people you've heard from? What have the last few days been like for you?
It's been crazy wild. Phones just blowing up. Very overwhelming, but, it's kind of nice.
Well, let's talk about the race itself. It was so exciting. It was only the 5th time you had ever run the 3,000-meter steeplechase in your career. What was your strategy going into the championship race, knowing you were still a rookie in the event?
Yeah, I guess the strategy was just to hang at the front of the pack or with the front, whether it was up there in the top or just behind them. But yeah, so just hang with them for as long as I could. Let the race kind of play out, string out, separate whatever it wanted to do, and then just focus on the last 2 laps and just hanging with the people, and whoever went, just kind of go with them.
Well, let's fast forward to the finish of the event. It was very exciting. You hovered around the top 5 for most of the race. You were in a very close race coming off the famed Bowerman curve, and you were slowed just a little bit by the final barrier, and then you took off. Take me through your mindset when you decided it's go time.
Yeah, so coming off the last barrier, I knew it wasn't the best one. So I kind of thought about that, I guess, as I was landing. But I saw that the first 2 were still kind of in reach. And I know my favorite thing is always to get the next person in front of me before the finish line. So that was just kind of what I was looking at.
And you won by 5/100ths of a second, the closest finish in NCAA meet history. When did you know that you had won, and what were your emotions like when you realized you indeed had crossed first?
Yeah, I didn't know until I saw on the leaderboard, because I knew it was close, so I didn't want to celebrate or anything until I saw it officially. And then when I saw it, I was just like, no way. So, yeah.
It's the 5th straight year a Mountain West competitor has won the 3,000-meter steeplechase. That's pretty cool. And you made Air Force history as well, becoming the first female to win a Division I national championship in a running event. What does that distinction mean to you?
I don't know. It's crazy. Really exciting, I guess. Crazy being at the top of that list.
The last runner to win a running event, period, men or women, from the Air Force Academy was Jim Murphy back in 1964. Now, the championship was held at Hayward Field at the University of Oregon. Many of the greats in the sport have competed at that venue, and it's just 70 miles from where you grew up in Roseburg, Oregon. What was it like for you to have achieved such a big moment near your hometown?
It was great. I just had to take it like any other race. The venue obviously was bigger and better than most places I've raced, but just kind of like other races.
Coincidentally, the upcoming U.S. Olympic trials will be held at the same venue in Eugene, Oregon, and you're trending upwards in this event. There's no question about that, having broke the Academy record 4 times in your 5 collegiate events. Walk me through your training strategy leading up to the Olympic trials later this month.
Not gonna try and change anything too drastically. Just stick with running, workout, and just hurdle drills to keep the familiarity and yeah, rest up.
Because you're still so new in this event and you continue to shave time off of your PRs, what have you learned about yourself in this event that'll help you the next time that you go out there and race?
I guess like just that I can run it faster, and it's starting to get a little bit easier. So just knowing that, I guess, will help me into the next race.
This all caps off an incredible year for you all around, especially on the track. You won a Mountain West Cross Country Championship. You finished 4th at the NCAA Cross Country Championship, 4th at the NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships in the 5,000 meter with the 3rd fastest time in Academy history. You won 2 titles at the Mountain West Outdoor Track and Field Championships in the 3,000 meter steeplechase and the 5,000 meter runs, both with championship meet record times. What has made you so good on the biggest stages this season?
It's definitely a lot more fun being on the bigger stage. I wouldn't say it really changes anything for me. I just gotta stay focused on the race in front of me.
Well, what a couple of weeks you've had personally. Your national title comes on the heels of you graduating from the United States Air Force Academy and being commissioned as an officer in the United States Space Force. Have you had a chance to let all of these huge accomplishments soak in?
Kind of, I guess. Not like a whole lot of time, I guess, to realize everything that's happened, but just little bit by bit as I finish up, I guess.
Well, what will you be doing as an officer, and what will be your career goals on active duty in the United States Space Force?
So I'll be a space operations officer. Not entirely sure what that entails, so I'm excited to get down there and see what it entails, but I don't know, I just want to be a good leader, I guess.
Well, I think you're well on your way to that if you haven't already reached that. Mahala, congratulations on your national title. Congratulations on your 3 Mountain West titles. And maybe most importantly, congratulations on your graduation from the Air Force Academy and being commissioned in the United States Space Force.
Thank you.
You bet. That's Mahala Norris, the newest national champion from the Air Force Academy. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Jesse Kurtz.